Welcome to Wednesdays with Wayne. It has been a really busy spring. We have been getting 5 to 15 loads of nursery stock in every week. All this fresh stock is arriving and it's going to be time to start planting. What I want to do is go through a few of our spring flowering shrubs and show you a few items that are just arriving. The first of those items will be the Forsythia. These are some really cool spring flowers on this and very unique. This is a plant that's adapted to our clay soils and can also take part shade. It's only about 3 to 4 foot tall. That's called the dwarf Forsythia. We've also got one called Blue Shadows. Let me show you a few other things in the garden center. These quince just arrived. Look at this double red flower on the quince. This is really spectacular. Again, this is more of a full sun plant, and this particular quince is about 4 to 5 foot tall, probably by about 4 to 5 foot wide. Spring blooming as well. Next to me are some of the rhododendrons. You would really be very careful of sighting a rhododendron. These are some of the Catabians hybrids, Nova Zembla, English Roseum, but these need an acid soil and they need really good drainage. I would never put a rhododendron in the clay. So you want a very well-drained site, loose soil, acid soil as well. These, along with the azaleas, are in that same category. So you see quite a few azaleas through here. Again, we need great drainage and acid soil for those. Not such a good choice for the clay soils. If you live near the dunes, an excellent choice. A few other things here. The Forsythias are blooming. Early spring blooming. Look at that vivid yellow color. This is show off. This also is going to get about 5 to 6 foot tall. It's going to be a pretty large shrub. Great for early spring blooms. Then I'm going to go to my lilac series. Bloomerang is one of the first repeat blooming lilacs. So this one's going to start blooming in the springtime and then repeat itself. And bloomerang is also going to get somewhere in the nature of 4 to 6 foot tall by 4 to 6 foot wide. Let's go on to the perennial area. I've got to show you one of my absolute favorites, which would be the Hellebores. We got this great crop in. Again, you can see a lot of these perennials. Look at the baptisias that we grew last year, and they're popping up. Again, early spring blooming. Got some salvias in that were forced. That will be a spring blooming plant as well. This is a newer one for us called Back to Fuchsia, and this is about an 18 to 24 inch plant. I'm coming down the aisle with Lenten Rose or Hellebores. This is one of my favorites for the fact that it is shade tolerant as well as deer resistant. You can put it in partial sun. I would avoid full sun. But the flowers on this started blooming weeks ago and will continue to go for a full 6 to 8 weeks. And we've got the whites, we've got shades of pink, which are magnificent, and we even have some deep reds here. Just a fantastic early blooming plant and a great addition to the shade or the semi-shade garden. So thank you for joining Wednesdays with Wayne, sponsored by Niemeyers Landscape Supply. And remember, beautiful landscapes start here.